Hi guys, welcome to Code Bashers. So guys, in this particular video, I will be discussing today's Deloitte NLA interview experience. So total 3 interview experiences I will be discussing in this video. All the 3 interviews happened today only, that is on 26th November 2024. And guys, in every interview experience, you will find something new. From some candidates, total resume was asked. From some candidate, coding questions were asked. And from some like DBMS SQL questions were asked. So make sure that you are watching this video till the end because this video will be slightly long, okay? As well as in the middle of the video, I will be telling you about that if you don't know from where to prepare for your interviews, from where you can prepare, I will be telling you the resources for it, okay? So make sure that you are watching this video till the end, okay? So guys, before moving ahead, do hit that like and subscribe button for this channel because we are making videos for every company and everything we are trying to go get back to you, okay? So make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for this channel, and guys do join this telegram group. This telegram group is dedicated for 2025 batch students, okay? Lot of discussions regarding different companies are happening here, so make sure to join it. The links you can find in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. So guys, now let's start this video, and before starting, do hit that like button. Okay, so guys, first of all, I will be discussing the first interview experience. So first question, as you all know, will be introduction. That is how the interview will be trying to understand that what all things you have done. So here you can include your education background, your skills, your internships, your projects, your extracurricular activities. All these things you can include in the introduction. Okay, your answer should be precise and around 1 to 1.5 minutes is sufficient for it. Okay, so this is the most important question as per your interview is concerned. Okay, now let's move towards the next question. Next is what is the difference between abstract class and interface. So many of you get confused here. So abstract class. So abstract class doesn't support multiple inheritance, whereas interface do support multiple inheritance. We know that the concept is from the Java, and what are interfaces, we already know that. Okay. Next is abstract class can have final, non-final, static, and non-static variables, whereas interface only has static and final variables. Abstract class can provide the implementation of interface. Interface can't provide the implementation of the abstract class. So vice versa is not possible for interface. I hope now this question is clear to you. Again, a very important question. Whenever a difference is asked from you in an interview, try to give at least 2 to 3 points. Okay. Next, moving towards the next question. Can we override final methods in a subclass? Answer is no. We cannot override final methods. Next is what are set operations in SQL? So set operations in SQL are used to combine the results of 2 or more select queries. Like we use union, like we use intersect. So these are all the set operations in SQL. Okay. So I hope this question is clear to you. Next is how to swap values of columns in a table. So this is the query to swap the column values. Okay. I hope this is clear to you. Okay, so next question was write the code for printing the factorial of a number. So this is the code, you can take the screenshot for it. Okay, that how you have to print the factorial of a number. Next question is again a coding question. See, in these 3 interviews from all the candidates, at least 2 coding questions have been asked. So coding is very much important as per your interview is concerned. Next question was find frequency of letters in a string. Okay, so this is again the code for it, finding the frequency of letters. You can again take the screenshot for it. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. In the interview, you only have to tell the approach, not like the entire code you have to write or something like that. Okay, just approach will be fine. Next question is, that is the last section of this particular interview, is explain your project in detail. See, I have told you whenever you are giving the interviews of the IT company, at least add 2 projects in that. Okay, it will give interviews the question to ask, and you can like you can control your interview. Okay, now next thing is very important, discussions on single project for 5 to 7 minutes. See, it is possible that you have written 2 projects, 3 projects, 4 projects in your resume, but a discussion can happen on a single project only, and that too in depth. That happened with this candidate. Next was in-depth questions on machine learning, as my tech stack was that. So see, the project was done on machine learning, so therefore in-depth questions on machine learning were asked. So whatever technology you are using in your project, do prepare that well, because questions can come from those things. Okay, do prepare them. Okay, now if you don't know how to explain your project in your resume, then I have made a dedicated video for it. You can check the I button and you can see for yourself. Okay, and technologies of those projects are very much important. Okay, I hope now this particular interview experience is clear to you. 2 more are there. Okay, but before moving ahead, do hit that like and subscribe button if you are finding this video useful. And now let me just tell you about the resources from where you can prepare for your Deloitte interview. Okay, so guys, before moving ahead, I would like you to know that on our Talkmate page of Code Bashers, okay, if you will see, you will find important interview IT subject notes. There are various products also, but for this Deloitte interview preparation, this important interview IT subject notes are worth for you. Okay, so in these particular notes, what we have done, we have covered total 12 IT subjects. Okay, C++, Java, Python, DBMS, SQL, coding questions, operating system, networking, machine learning, and cloud computing questions also. Okay, after buying these notes, you will get total 12 PDFs, each PDF for each subject, and in every PDF there will be around 20 to 25 important and commonly asked questions and answers from that subject. If I will show you the sample of, let's suppose, the Java PDF. Okay, let's suppose Java PDF. So what we have given the question, we have given the answer, exact answer that you have to tell in the interview. Okay, and for clearing your concepts, we have given the code snippet also wherever necessary. So for every subject you will get at least 20 to 25 questions in every PDF. Okay, you will get question, answers, and code snippet. For SQL queries also, there will be a proper question table and answers will be there. Coding questions which are very commonly asked in the interviews are present in these particular notes. And these notes are at a very nominal price of rupees 109. If you are interested, okay, because this can help you in the last minute preparation. If you are interested, the links are in the description box, and the access of these notes is for the lifetime. Just pay 109 rupees and you will get these notes for the lifetime. Till now, total 1642 students have bought it, and the rating is 4.3 out of 5. So many of the people have found it useful. If you're interested, the links are in the description box as well as in the I button. Oh, pinned comment. So let's just continue with the video and see next interview experience. Now guys, moving towards the second interview experience. First question remains the same, introduction. It's very important for your interview. Next is, what is OOPS, why we use OOPS programming. So basically, whenever you are asked with the OOPS question, you should tell about the four pillars of OOPS, that is encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction. Now, why we use OOPS? It is again for the reusability of the code, for the code becomes more readable and it becomes more maintainable, and we can build over some other piece of code also. Okay, so we are not reinventing the wheel again and again. We are just using OOPS principle for writing the code, and lot of code gets reused and it's maintainable. Okay, so I hope now this particular question is clear to you. Now move towards the next question, what is inheritance? So in simple terms, inheritance helps in code reuse, so you do not have to rewrite the common code. So it creates a parent-child relationship. So we inherit some of the things from our parents. So this is a similar thing that happens in the coding practice also. Okay. Moving towards the next question, what is exception handling? So whenever we are writing a block of code, okay, there can be some exception in it. There can be null pointer exception, there can be runtime exceptions. So we, while writing the code, we have to think properly and we should try to handle all the possible exceptions that are coming in our way. So first of all, what is exception? Exception is an unexpected event that disrupts the normal flow of the program. Example, division by zero, file not found, invalid input. Next is handling it, writing a specific code to deal with these exceptions so the program doesn't crash. Okay, now what are the benefits of exception handling? We have seen one, the program will not crash, allow programmers to fix issue and handle errors gracefully. I hope now this question is also clear to you. Next, in the next question was asked, what is the difference between final and finally keyword? It is also in Java. So final keywords are used for variable methods and classes, whereas finally is the block for exception handling. Okay, what is the purpose is? Make entities immutable or unchangeable. Ensures cleanup action after a try catch block. Okay, so I hope now the difference is clear to you. Whenever difference is asked from you, give at least 2 to 3 points of differences. Next is, what is garbage collection? So again, to manage memory automatically by removing unused objects to improve the efficiency. Okay, so this is why the garbage collection is getting used in the code. Okay, you just have to like give your answers briefly. You just do not have to tell all the paragraphs that you have learned in the interview. Just keep the generic, just like try to explain everything in short words. Okay, I hope now this question is also clear to you. Next is again the coding question was asked. In all the three interviews that I will be discussing in this video, from all the candidates, coding questions were asked. Next is, check if two strings are anagrams. Tell time complexity of the code. So this is the code for anagram. You can check it for yourself. Okay, you can take the screenshot for it. Okay, and this similar code, if you are preparing for my notes, so these notes also, in the coding questions which are commonly asked in Accenture or commonly asked in the interviews. So in this PDF also, this particular code is also always is given to you. Okay, so generally many of the questions get repeat in all the companies, so we have just clubbed them and given to you at a single place. Okay, so again, if you are interested in getting these notes, the links you can find in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. Next, moving towards the next thing, why do you want to join Deloitte? So this was the last question of this interview. See, why do you want to join any company? So if you are preparing for TCS, why TCS, why Deloitte, why anything? Just prepare one answer and give to every company. They will be happy. Okay. So yeah, this was the second interview experience. I hope you liked it. Please hit that like and subscribe button and do write in the comment section that if you want more such videos. Okay. Now moving towards the third interview experience. And before moving ahead, one thing I've already told you about the notes, and next thing is do join this Telegram group. It is dedicated for 2025 batch students. The links you can find in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. So now let's move towards the third interview experience. Okay, so guys, now moving towards the next interview experience, that is the last interview experience of this video. Okay, tell me briefly about you. Again, the same question. That is, the first question will remain same. Introduction. Next is explain your project. So if you have written any projects in your resume, you should know about them. You should know about the technologies that are used. In the first interview experience, we have seen that lot of questions are getting asked from projects. So do prepare them well. Next is where did you collect your dataset and algo used in this project? So guys, mainly the students are preparing the projects from machine learning or Android or cloud computing. So yeah, that is a common set of projects that everybody is using. Okay. Next, moving towards the next question, tell me something which is not in your resume. So again, you should be prepared for such questions also. I know it's a technical interview, but still these type of questions can be asked from you. Next is write a code to print 1 to 100 without using loops. So you will simply use recursion, and I've already told you the coding questions are asked in every interview. So coding is bit necessary for your interviews. Okay. So yeah, this is the code. You can always take the screenshot for it. Next is write the code for converting 2 to 2. So I guess this one was a bit difficult one. The past 3 to 4 codes that we have seen in the interviews are on the easier level. But this converting 2 to 2, integer 2 to string 2, it's a bit difficult. Okay. So, but don't panic. You don't have to write the entire code in the interview. You just have to give the approach for it. And the interview will be happy. So I hope now this question is clear to you. Next is what is the difference between primary key and unique key? The simple difference is that unique key can be null, but primary key cannot be null. Okay. So in a table, there can be only one primary key, but unique key can be multiples. Okay. So I hope now this question is also clear to you. Next is explain alter command with example. So this is the alter command. So what is alter command? It is used to perform some actions on the table that has already been created, either adding the column, removing the column, renaming the column. So changing the data type of the column, adding constraint, removing constraint to a column. So all these type of things are done by this alter command. So I hope this question is also clear to you. And yeah, this was the last question of this interview experience. So in this particular video, we have discussed total 3 interview experiences, and all have been different in their own. But 2 to 3 things were common. Coding questions were asked in all the interviews. Okay, introduction was very important, and yeah, and projects are very important. So I hope now everything is clear to you. If you still want have some doubts, you can always write in the comment section. I will be happy to answer. Okay, but before closing this video, do hit that like and subscribe button for this channel, and do check out these notes. Okay, do check out these notes on our top mate page. The links you can find in the description box. If you are like having your interviews in a week or so, if you want to do last minute preparation, so these notes can be beneficial for you. Okay, these are at a very nominal price of ₹109. The links of these notes you can find in the description box. Okay, so and do join this Telegram group. Thank you for watching this video.